The following program is a student production produced by Manchester High School's broadcast journalism class. The thoughts and opinions in this program do not necessarily match the views of the town of Manchester.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this year's second edition of Manchester Monthly. We are here to give you all news Manchester. I'm Max Larmet.
And I'm Dominique Mohammed. Coming up, our correspondents unfold how the Manchester community showed its gratitude this past Veterans Day for those who served our country.
Later, we will talk all about Manchester's Thanksgiving traditions, from the big rivalry football game against East Hartford to our fellow students' favorite food, and of course, the 79th annual Manchester Road Race.
Veterans Day is a public holiday held on the anniversary of the end of World War I to honor U.S. veterans and victims of all wars. Jason Owen was able to highlight how the town of Manchester honored those who have served in our country.
Welcome to today's Veterans Day ceremony, and thank you all for attending.
On Wednesday, November 11th, people all around the nation take a day to reflect on the men and women who have risked their lives to serve our country. Here in Manchester, the town holds an annual parade to recognize the veterans and those in active duty. We spoke to Manchester veteran Bill Miller to find out what Veterans Day means to him.
Number one, we are honoring mostly fallen veterans. That's what it really means to me.
Despite the rain, Manchester's Veterans Day parade was a success and served as a perfect way to honor those of Manchester who served. The day culminated in a ceremony at Manchester Memorial Hospital.
And I'm so proud of our community, the town of Manchester, who welcomes veterans home and thanks them.
Among the parade's visitors was Connecticut State Representative and veteran Mark Tweedy.
My family is a long history of military service. My father served in the Navy. We actually served aboard the same ship, 25 years apart. My two older brothers served in the Air Force. My younger brother served in the Army. My mother's brother was a corpsman in the Army. He was killed in World War II. I have other uncles, cousins. It's kind of in the family.
Veterans Day is not just a day off. It's a time to celebrate the brave men and women who sacrificed their lives for the freedoms of our country. From American Legion Drive and for Manchester Monthly, this has been Jason Owen reporting.
Be sure to remember that Veterans Day is not just a day off, but is a time to celebrate the brave men and women who put their lives on the line for the freedom of our country.
This time of year, it is also very important to recognize the men and women who risked their lives in order to save the people of Manchester specifically.
As the holiday season approaches, we often forget about the safety risks involved. Liz Turley talked with some of our town's heroes about how they keep themselves and others safe during the cold season.
Everyone loves the winter holidays, time off, spending hours with your family, the occasional gift or two. But what many people forget is to practice fire safety. Make sure to water your Christmas tree every day. Extinguish candles before leaving the room. Make sure that you don't link too many strands of holiday lights together. It can start a fire. Make sure you know what's in your kitchen. Cooking is the leading cause of house fires in the United States. Keep your valuables locked up. You're not the only one who's holiday shopping. Remember, winter means icy roads, so drive carefully, Manchester. For Manchester Monthly, this has been Elizabeth Turley reporting. Happy holidays, Manchester.
For more on seasonal safety, visit the U.S. Fire Administration at usfa.fema.gov, and don't forget to say thanks to all the firefighters and police officers you see this winter.
For almost 2 years now, Manchester has been home to the Admiral program, TOPS. The outreach program for soccer is where teens in the town and children with disabilities get together to practice the basics of soccer. Ryan Stewart showcases this program and the people involved.
TOPS is a soccer program ran at Veterans Memorial Field here in Manchester. For 6 Saturdays out of the year, a variety of Manchester High students come together at 11 a.m. to play the sport they love and help others learn to love it too. TOPS gives students the opportunity to work closely with kids at any age who have special needs. Barbara Crockwell is the coordinator of this unique program and started the program in order to help kids in need benefit from this exercise.
So this program, this is our 4th season. We've had about 10 players in the 4 seasons, and I see kids who otherwise might not get to play soccer and have a great experience. I also see it impacting our high school and middle school mentors. It's a great time for all.
MHS student Ellie Angelo has been a participant in the TOPS program for 3 seasons now and loves coming every Saturday.
TOPS Soccer stands for the Outreach Program for Soccer, and it's where you take kids who are able, high school students and kids with disabilities, and you come together and you help them learn the skills for soccer, dribbling and all that, the basics.
Many of the parents with children involved in the program expressed how important they believe it is that their children get the opportunity to get active and run around with people who treat them as equals on and off the field. TOPS has been going on for 4 seasons now and is always looking for more volunteers to help change young lives. And from what I've seen, join. You won't regret it. From the Pulse, this has been Ryan Stewart reporting.
With fall nearly over, the TOPS season has come to an end. But the program will be looking for new volunteers in the spring.
Now, Dom, CAST is a nonprofit local children's theater and has been run for the last 29 years by the commendable Donna Mercier. Jenna Kelly brings us the story.
The host of our show, our beautiful, our lovely, dear Edwina! Roll out the barrel, look at who's here, who's made it by...
Juggling between being the director of CAST, the drama coach at Elling for over 20 years now, and being a paraprofessional at Waddell Elementary School, Donna Mercier does not think about CAST being a job, but more of doing something she loves. Donna, the executive director of CAST, a nonprofit organization, has been the director of the theater since she opened it with her husband 29 years ago. She spends 15 hours a week during the school year and over 40 hours in the summer working with the children to produce a great show. Over the years, CAST has become a place that gives children the opportunity to become involved in theater, perform plays, and musicals in front of a live audience. This gives children from all different ages the opportunity to get out of their comfort zones and express themselves in a unique way that is not always available to them otherwise. Donna enjoys working with the children and continuously coming back to direct and spend quality time with her performers.
Well, I guess because I'm a co-founder of the organization, we're a nonprofit children's theater. I have a vested interest in it. When you start something, you want to see it grow and blossom. And 29 years is a really long time to be working at something. So I started out as a 35-year-old woman. I'm in my 60s now. I've worked with my own children and now my grandchildren and so many other kids in between. So thousands actually.
All the hard work and time that Donna puts into CAST is clear in not only her shows, but in the positive experience that the children have, causing many to come back year after year. Emily Tinson, one of Mrs. Mercier's former performers, admires Donna's dedication and says that she has made a huge impact on her life.
Donna's such a nice person. I've known her since I was 7 years old, and all the skills she's taught me have really helped here at Manchester High School to become a better actress and to really improve on all my skills, and it's helped me.
Emily is not alone as an MHS student involved in CAST. Manchester High School is an active part of the theater and has helped the program develop technologically as well as performance-wise. CAST has also assisted in the costuming and set of many Manchester High School plays.
We've had a lot of Manchester High School students over the years. Some of them have been with me for a very long time, from the time they were probably 4 and 5-year-olds. And we've had others that have come in during their high school years. We also work very closely with the Manchester High School tech crew. Mr. Fairbanks has been a part of our team for, I think, probably 15 to 20 years now. So he's a very integral part of it, and so are the students that are involved with the tech crew. And we're very family-oriented, so the kids that have been with us, they have a tendency to come back, and they bring their friends with them. So, we're very grateful for the partnerships that we forged through Manchester High School students and staff as well.
Donna Mercier has created a great impact on students' lives as well as the way they view performing arts. She has created a great program for Manchester. If you are interested at all in performing for CAST, there will be auditions for The Little Mermaid January 17th at CAST on 113 Summit Street. From Manchester Monthly, this has been Jenna Kelly reporting.
Donna Mercier's involvement with the community is truly honorable. If you are interested in taking part with CAST, feel free to walk on down to Summit Street where the theater is located.
With Thanksgiving this year came a lot of tradition, excitement, and some serious food cravings. Miles Hurley asks the students of Manchester High what they were most looking forward to in this month's edition of MHS Code.
With the diverse community Manchester has, there are bound to be many Thanksgiving traditions, different cuisines, and Thanksgiving memories. We asked the people of MHS what different festivities they participate in.
My favorite part is getting into a food coma after I eat. My favorite part about Thanksgiving is definitely the Manchester Road Race because I've run it every year. Mashed potatoes for sure. Eating. Food.
Well, it's a holiday dedicating to eating. I mean, what else would you want to do? Not running. No. Not on the Manchester Road Race. Not doing that. Like, what kind of food do you eat?
Chinese.
My favorite food is everything. Baked macaroni, cornbread, chicken.
Chicken.
The yams,
Sweet yams.
what are you talking about? Okay, well, I hate cranberry sauce because that is nasty. I don't get it. And it's like in that can, and it's like Jell-O. It's just so gross. I don't eat that.
Mashed potatoes.
Jollof rice because it makes me happy.
My uncle, he makes these bomb mashed potatoes. He puts bacon and cheese in it. It's so bomb.
Okay, after I eat, I usually lay on the couch for like 4 hours because I literally can't move. And I sleep because I have itis. You know what itis is?
So, like, you eat and you be mouthful and you be stuck. Like, you be passed out.
Sleep.
You might want to unbuckle your pants. You're about to
I feel so good because the food is so delicious.
Wait. Oh, 5th grade, we made these paper can things.
My dad accidentally lit his clothes on fire when he was trying to light the bonfire. And yeah, that was funny because he had to jump in the pool and let it out.
It was like your fingers were the feathers. It was the feathers and then
this is the head. This is the head.
Rooster? No, it's turkey.
Gobble, gobble. Well, my favorite part about Thanksgiving was definitely the food.
What did you have?
I had yams, collard greens, cornbread.
Well, I had dry turkey and green bean casserole.
Another event that came with this holiday was the big rivalry football game against East Hartford. Tyler Madden recaps the game.
It was the annual Thanksgiving rivalry game here at MHS between the Manchester Indians and the Hornets of East Hartford. Manchester coming into this game with a record of 2-8 and East Hartford with a record of 5-4. However, records aside, Manchester has won the Journal-Inquirer Trophy for the past 7 years in a row. Manchester struck first late in the first quarter with a short run by junior quarterback Edison Galan. Galan then connected with Ja'Kai Westbury to add 2 more points, gaining momentum into the second quarter. The first half ended with Manchester leading 8-6. Tables turned in the second half. Manchester would be down 20-8 by the fourth quarter. MHS caught up with touchdowns by Eric Ochea, Edison Galan, and Lysandro Masonette, as well as a run up the middle for a huge 2-point conversion by Rashad Conway. Jordan Fletcher also hit a big defensive stop at the 10-yard line. With less than 1 minute remaining, Manchester led East Hartford 28-27. However, East Hartford wasn't out of the fight. In a stunning 70-yard run, East Hartford's Justin McCray ran the ball for a touchdown, bringing the score to East Hartford 33, Manchester 28. Manchester attempted a quick comeback, and in the last play of the game, Galan threw a 40-yard pass to Jevin Fred, who was waiting at the 10-yard line. Unfortunately, Manchester could not capitalize on this field position, and East Hartford came out on top with a final score of 33-28. We've now got another year to wait for the next chapter of this Thanksgiving football rivalry. Congratulations to the Hornets on a hard-fought win. For Manchester Monthly, this has been Tyler Madden reporting.
The game was back and forth, but the boys certainly gave it their all. We wish the seniors best of luck in their futures.
Since 1927, people have chosen to spend their Thanksgiving mornings downtown at the Manchester Road Race. The cherished event has grown to attract tens of thousands of people. Lauren Diana reveals to us what went down at this year's race.
Welcome to Manchester, the city of village charm. Population just over 50,000. For 364 days a year, it is just like the millions of other small towns across the country. But on the third Thursday in November, it truly is one in a million.
Once again, this is the 79th running of the Manchester Thanksgiving Day 5-mile road race.
The Manchester Road Race has been a tradition in Manchester for 79 years. It started out with just a few local runners, and today, over 15,000 people from all over the world gather on Main Street. The field ranges from elite athletes to everyday citizens just looking to have some fun. Yet every single one has their own unique story.
Started running the race in 1967. This is my 43rd race. I missed a couple when I went to college, and I used to live in Australia and New Zealand. So we missed a couple races, but since 1967, I'm the original turkey guy. I started running this race when there were 200 people in the race, and my buddies and I were about to quit it. We said, it's too full, there's 500 people, too many people in the race. Now look at it, 15,000.
That's the official start of the 79th running of the Manchester Road Race. We'll see you when you get back. Spectacular view. This is a special place to be. You know where we are. This is Thanksgiving in Manchester.
The Manchester Road Race affects more than just the runners. Over 30,000 Manchester citizens line the streets to cheer on the participants. For many, it has become a regular part of their Thanksgiving celebration. Congratulations to Will Geoghegan and Diana Curry for winning the race, as well as Don Cabral from Glastonbury for coming in second overall. The Manchester Road Race would not have been possible without the many volunteers who give up their time to support this event. Without their hard work and dedication, the road race would not be able to happen.
My favorite part of the Manchester Road Race is seeing the amount of people that come out to support everyone that is running in our small town. And all the work that's put behind the scenes done, and everyone that helps out through the programs, through PAL, and all the other great programs that Manchester can provide.
This Manchester Road Race has once again been a success, and it continues to attract people from all around the world. For Manchester Monthly, this has been Lauren Diana reporting.
Well, this year I ran the race as an American flag.
Did you? Go Max. What was your time?
Felt like 40 minutes.
That's pretty good. It was Will Geoghegan from Eugene, Oregon, who took first place with a time of 21 minutes and 34 seconds.
For the women's division, it was Diane Newcurry from Flagstaff, Arizona that took the winning title. Her time was 24 minutes and 19 seconds. For more information on the race, you can visit www.manchesterroadrace.com.
Well, that's all we have for this edition of Manchester Monthly. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel and website at mhstelevision.com.
And follow us on Twitter at MHSRedProd. You can also email our advisor, Mr. Larson, at b11elars@mpspride.org if you have any ideas or questions regarding our show.
I'm Dominique Mohammed.
And I'm Max Larmet. Thanks for tuning in and have a wonderful day. This has been Manchester Monthly.